everyone! So the past 2 weeks have been very, very hectic. First of all, midterms. I didn't have many midterms, but I did have lots of essays due. I had 2 5-page essays due within 2 days of each other, and in Hebrew we had a 3-part midterm. But they're done! Yay! Other than that, my life has been excellent the past 2 weeks, albeit very hectic, but it was good hectic. After choir on Thursday, I got to go home for fall break. It was very, very, very short. I felt like I had everything jammed in to this time, and I wanted to relax, but I wanted to see friends and see my family on Friday, and then I had pad thai and watched Silver Linings Playbook with my dad and my sister, and that was really nice. We had some nice family bonding time. It was cute. I love them. Saturday, I drove with my dad an hour and a half to my Grammy and Grandy's house. They were these cute, adorable Jewish grandparents. My Grammy is really cute, and I got to teach her how to use some Facebook, and I showed her my pictures, and she really liked them, and I just love them. They're so adorable. We had dinner with them, and my uncle and aunt came, and my aunt made pumpkin cookies. They were nice. Then Sunday, I took my sister out to brunch, and we went to this place in my town, which is a deli. I got these really delicious pumpkin Belgian waffles with candied walnuts on top, and my sister got the best pumpkin spice latte in the world, and I'm pretty sure she got pancakes. Tell me if I'm wrong, Melissa. Comment down in my pants. And then after brunch with Melissa, I had a couple hours to chill, and then I took the train to New York City, because I live close enough to New York City that there's a train. I met up with my friend Haley. We went to the Disney store to meet up, because Disney is a safe space, you guys. And we went to Ellen Stardust Diner, and then she and I went to Matilda, and I've been fangirling over this Broadway show since before it came to Broadway. When I heard it was coming to Broadway, I looked it up online and freaked out. I got I got the London Cast's album, and I watched as many videos as I could online, and I was excited for this. I was mouthing the words at some times. I wasn't singing, that's bad theater etiquette, but I was mouthing the words. And it was cute. It was all I hoped it to be. We had a lot of swings playing main roles in our performance, which at first I was a little bummed out by, because it's like, oh, I don't get to see any of the main people. But they were all really good. I mean, obviously they have to be good. They're on Broadway. I got pictures with them. We stage toured. I have a signed playbill at home. It was so much fun. I loved it. I was freaking out and taking pictures. I'll insert some here. Sunday, while I was having a blast in the city, my mother got in a car accident. Don't worry, you two. She is okay. So I stayed up till 3:30, waiting for mom and dad to get home. Slept till 12:30. And Monday was kind of just a lazy day. I did some loads of laundry. I helped mom around the house a bit. I ate some food. Spent some time on the computer. It was a nice day. And then Tuesday, I packed to come back to college. My friend Esther, who lives a floor above me, came over to my house because we were driving her home. And my friend David, who lives across town from me, came over after school, and we hung out together. We went to the park, and we played on the playground, and then we watched The Corpse Bride, and then we said goodbye to David. And Esther and my dad and I went back out to Muhlenberg, and Esther and I got froyo for dinner, which was delicious. Who doesn't like froyo for dinner? So that was my fall break. It was hectic. Getting back to school, life was also hectic. Not only do we have classes, but there are a ton of on-campus activities that we can go to. Wednesday, I had class. I did my whole voice lesson thing, and then I went to my first year seminar, and then I did some homework, because even though I did homework at Barnes & Noble on Friday, I still had a ton of homework left to do. And then I went to the Students Talk Sex panel. So Thursdays are one of my 2 busy days. I woke up at 6:50, and I went to class, and I was in class at 12:50, 3 different classes, back to back to back. So I went to choir, because I have choir on Thursdays, and I went to dinner with my friends Jess and Brendan and Allison and Mara. I get to the table after getting my food, and I'm like, guys, I lost my phone. And I start freaking out. I retraced my steps. I couldn't find it. I checked under the table. I checked my backpack. My phone was nowhere to be seen. Then I went to this speaker. He's an anti-sexist speaker. He was cool. But the entire time, I was freaking out about my phone. And it got to the point where my friend Allison, I logged into my school email on her phone. I had left all my contact info at the information desk. And every 10 minutes, Allison was checking her mail to see if they had found my phone. After Jackson Katz, she and I skipped arm in arm for a while because that's how our friendship is. And we went to the info desk to see if they had my phone. And the info desk says, oh, I'm pretty sure campus safety called. They have your phone. So we went to campus safety. It's starting to drizzle at this point. We went to campus safety and we asked about my phone and they're like, we don't have your phone, but we're pretty sure this woman who works in the dining hall has your phone. And if you run and knock on the dining hall door, you might be able to get your phone. So I run in the rain back to our student union building, to the dining hall, knock on the door. It's awkward because, like, it's 10:30 and this woman's doing work and probably wants to get home. So I knock on the door and she opens it kind of confused and I'm like, I lost my phone and I was told it would be here. And she gives it to me and she's very nice and she says that they tried to figure out whose phone it was, but they didn't know. And that it ran out of battery, but before it ran out of battery, they saw some texts from people asking if I found my phone, but they couldn't get past my lock, because I'll show you. I have a lock on my phone, because I don't want people getting in. So she said they couldn't get past the lock, which is the point of the lock, but yeah. So I found my phone in the end, and I was happy. Fridays I don't have class, but it was still really hectic. For my first year seminar, we have to write a song. And we're in groups of 3 to write the song. And so my group and I met Friday mid-morning-ish, 12:30. And we wrote a song. And it's funny. I like it. I got to play my guitar for the first time in 2 months. My fingers hurt. And then I came back to my room. And I painted my nails. And kind of just chilled out for a bit. So I went to Hillel. And I went to services. And my favorite poet was coming to campus on Friday, and I knew that the doors were opening at 7. But everyone I talked to who was at Hillel, who was planning on going, said, oh no, it starts at 7. So I started panicking, how on earth am I going to eat before Andrea Gibson? My friend Liana and I, when it was time for dinner, we just kind of grabbed some food on our plates and walked over to the building that Andrea Gibson was going to be in. And sure enough, I was right, and the people who told me that it was starting at 7 were wrong, because the doors were closed, and it was 6:55. I ate my food, some student poets perform, and then one of my favorite poets, Andrea Gibson, performs. I was awestruck. She's amazing, and I love her work, and yeah. I got a picture with her. Saturday I slept until 11:30. I did some NaNoWriMo prep because the internet was down on campus. I went to the Theater Association's marathon, which is 24 hours of complete performance. And then I left marathon for a bit and went to an improv show. And then I went back to marathon. So yeah, that has been my 2 weeks of life since you last saw my face. Goodbye.